I'm going to share a recipe with you that I think you will really like if you like different salsa. Back about 6 weeks ago, I think, where Amy teaches, they had what they called a taste of Vincent. And it was where their cafeteria had an event that they invited folks to come, and they let them have a tasting of the different things that are available for the students. Well, I can tell you it was a lot different than the normal lunchroom food, and I'll tell you it was so delicious. And I asked Amy if she would give me the recipe for the peach salsa, and of course the manager was so gracious to share it with me. And I am going to double the recipe because now she just gave me the recipe for like one person, but since we have a house full, I wanted to do it so we could all share in the goodness. So I'm going to take 2 14-ounce cans of petite diced tomatoes, drained. I've already drained them. So there's the 2 of those. Now she said to get 2 of the 15-ounce cans of diced peaches. Well, all I could find was the peach chunks. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my knife and I'm going to dice these a little bit to make them smaller. They may make diced peaches, but I couldn't find them at my Walmart. So after I drained them, I thought, I'll just dice them on my cutting board. So, doesn't take long to do that. Canned peaches are one of my favorite fruits. My mother loved them. I think I've told you this before, but I never have a canned peach that I don't think about her. She loved them. I guess I take after her because I do also. Okay. Now we're going to do the other can just like I did that one. Now we're supposed to let this sit in the refrigerator overnight. So as far as letting it chill and all of the flavors, as Mimi says, get acquainted, I know that it will help, but I'm going to have to just kind of taste it, because that night as we went around to the different stations, everyone was saying, "Oh, I like that peach salsa." And then the rest of this. If you can find diced peaches, you wouldn't have to do this. It doesn't take but a second.
How did they serve this? Just with chips? Or?
Yeah, they had the tortilla chips, and they had the little plastic cups with the salsa in it. And, oh, I bet you there were about 8 or 9 different stations of different foods.
Our lunchroom, it's like a restaurant. It is so good.
You tell me all the time how good it is. And I love salsa. We love to eat Mexican food out, and one of the main reasons that I like it is a place that has good chips and salsa. Okay. All right. Now, she said to take, you can get a jar of the diced jalapenos, but she said she had put a whole jar in hers. But if you don't like a lot of heat, and Harold doesn't like a lot of heat, Amy found this 4-ounce can of diced jalapenos, and I drained it, So I think I'm gonna put, let's see.
You can always add more.
You can always add more, that's right. Now, I'm going to, I have these limes. She said the juice of 2 or 3 limes, and since I double this, I'm going to make sure that I put plenty of lime juice.
That looks so good.
Oh, it was so good.
I didn't get to go that night. I had a seminar I had to go to, so I missed
Have
it.
y'all had this yet, or have you had it yet in the cafe?
Oh, yes. At school, definitely.
Yes. Oh, man. I love this Pampered Chef juicer. It makes it easier for me. Let me just stir this around. I've got one more half. Those limes weren't real pretty, but they smell good and they have a lot of juice, so that's all that matters. And then she said salt. Is that that's a little piece off of the edge of the tomato, the core. We're gonna put salt and black pepper.
And don't forget the purple onion.
Oh, Amy, I had forgotten
I
it.
know. Do y'all call them red or purple? They're purple. That's what I call them. Purple.
And I did a whole one, which may be too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put part of it, and then if we need the rest, I'll add it. If not, I'll put it in the refrigerator for our Mexican night. I believe that we can do a little bit more.
Boy, it smells good.
Doesn't it smell delicious?
I bet this is so good in summer out by the pool.
I do too. Okay, I know that it's not gonna taste like it is supposed to, because it's supposed to sit overnight. But y'all, these are my favorite. These Catalina thin and crisp. Cantina. Catalina. Thank you, Amy.
You know, Mississippi Queen said you have to make sure it's not poison
That's
before you feed
right.
it to your family.
Caroline, let me make sure that it's not poison.
Yes.
We're gonna put the rest. That was a little, just a little bit. All right. How pretty. That did give it a little more heat, but
Good.
it is good. I hope you'll try it. You see how simple it was. Just the peaches, petite tomatoes, red or purple onion,
Purple.
diced jalapenos, lime juice, and salt and pepper. I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna let it chill overnight. Then tomorrow,
We may just eat it all.
we may just eat it all, but thank you for joining me. Remember to be salt and light, and I'll be back soon.